This is Twit.
What type of pressure does it put on you that the fact that apps do change so quickly, people are so fickle about what they'll keep on their phones and how long they'll keep some of those apps on the phone? I mean, do you sleep at night? Basically, that's what I'm asking.
Well, look, I have 3 kids, 6, 4, and a newborn, so I don't sleep. To answer that question, no, I'd say this, there's nothing, if you want to be an entrepreneur because you think it's glamorous, forget it. It's just a lot of hard work, and it never ends. It doesn't matter if you're 2 guys or 5 guys or 50 or 150, it doesn't matter. It's the same stress level, and it just never ends. It just never ends. But so you have to really enjoy that type of action. And there are curveballs coming from left and right, and sometimes you have this really nice wind blowing in your sail, and so you have to really appreciate the swings that you'll experience. I mean, with Skout, we probably had 5 close-to-death experiences over the year where it's, okay, guys, it's game over. And then last minute, we have something work out, and it just, we figured it out somehow.
Well, yeah, I mean, having been running Skout since 2007, I can imagine you've seen a lot of ebbs and flows in the market, in consumer trends, what people want, features in other apps. I mean, there's quite the learning process.
Yeah, and look, to answer your question about how many how fickle consumers can be. Look, how many apps do we use on a daily basis? It's probably 8, right? And that includes SMS. Maybe you use the phone function, right? Mm-hmm. And email, so that's 3. Then there's Facebook, that's 4. And maybe you play 1 game, so that's 5. There's not a lot of room in people's lives. You're competing with all other apps, right? So to be one of the 8, that's the challenge. And you have to be very nimble and aggressive in your execution of not just building products, but also in marketing and retention of your users and support and all these different things. So I think it's one of the most dynamic and interesting markets you could possibly work in, I think, is to build apps for the smartphone market.